in this 10th House of Assembly qualifies more to answer to them than a certain charlatan, an attention-seeking charlatan known as Ikenga. This is one character whose behavior should have at least earned him a suspension from this house. Serious sanctions. Should have earned him a serious sanction from this house. But he's been protected. He's been enabled. I know he's an enabler in the house. I know he's an enabler. At the appropriate time, I will tell you. And I will ask him. I won't call him by his title. I'll call his real name. All of you will know. I've gone beyond the point where anybody, an institution to which I belong lawfully, can come and act in an out-of-control manner on matters that concern my state. Ugo Chinyere is from Imo State, as you all know, not from Rivers State. The irony is that his stupidity is being bankrolled by a river son. Well, I'm not here today to talk about my governor. When I go to Rivers State, I'll address that one. I address the issues in Rivers State, not here. I'm here today because Ugo Chinyere is a member of this house. And he has used some of you, the media especially, to help propagate the nonsense you find about Rivers State. If I'm Imo State. Imo State is one state that is roiling in all manner of social turmoil. Kids can't go to school on Mondays. All of you from Southeast know. Businesses can't open on Mondays. People can't go to work on Mondays. But you have an unreconstructed village idiot who takes attention somewhere else. Because he's a cowardly mercenary. In Imo State, he can't open his mouth, dirty mouth, because he's afraid of Uzodima. He can't. He says rather and takes postures to a distant location. He has not been to River State. Doesn't come from there. Doesn't live there. Like I told you, he's a cowardly mercenary. He goes to where the money is. In this town assembly, he has been a singular reason for what would have been perhaps the biggest scandal of them all so far. This place. I've been here long enough to know what's going on here. But like I said, he's a enabler. He's protecting him. You can't have an institution where a man acts in out of control manner, behaves recklessly, undisciplined, unscrupulous, totally irresponsible, and he's been protected. All of you should know you have a job. It's not about talking, engaging in glib rhetoric. Oh, democracy is not working. It's not working. Why is it not working? All of you have a stake. Are you doing your job? Just give you garbage, put it out. Garbage, put it out. Ask him, why are you from River State? Who would ask that question? Our jobs here are principally three, and lawmakers. One, lawmaking, to which there's no capacity to engage in. I've not seen him engage in any lawmaking activity in the House of Reps since he's been here. He's been here for a year plus now. Two, oversight. Three, representation. Representation will refer you to sections 49 and 72 of the Constitution. It tells you clearly, no federal constituency or state district can fall within more than one state. By implication, you cannot speak for any place other than where you represent. Either constituency, federal district, or that state by extension. What I'm telling you, I have tried to put these issues before the House's leadership to call them to order. We as a caucus, River State, wrote to the leadership, to the speaker particularly, specifically, to take action and rein this, man who acts like a demented goat to order. And we call him to order. Yes. All I'm saying to you now, print all. He can't do nothing. I have receipts. If he dares me, bring him to come and take place in one day. I know he can't talk where I talk, because he will falter 1,000 times in one sentence. He can't. He can't. He doesn't know the difference between singular and plural verbs. Yes. So the time for collegial respect is over. I have condoned this nonsense long enough. A new member, legislative neophyte, but he asked the broader question. He asked the broader question, which you guys should also ask. How the hell did a member who had just spent 3 months in the office become a chairman of the committee in the House of Reps in Nigeria? How? How? I've been to parliaments all over the world. It doesn't happen anywhere. You can't be a chairman except you are ranking. Not possible. One, you don't have the procedural experience. You don't have the institutional knowledge. You don't have the nous, nothing. Make you chairman. I'm not blaming the speaker. I know that all of this was like a fait accompli, foisted upon him, and then the rest of the House was confronted after the speaker. What the hell? So we must ask those questions. How did a member who had not spent 3 months in the House become a chairman of the committee, not just a committee, a key committee? So when things don't work in Nigeria, you know things about, you're always talking English, like I said. Go scratch beneath the surface, scrutinize and ask basic questions. How did a member become a chairman? The circumstance I just painted to you. And it's a blackmailer. He's in the office there because he blackmails the leadership. A thoroughly unscrupulous, mindless blackmailer. He tells everybody how he bought chairmanship. He tells you how he bought chairmanship. That is not a house. This is not the kind of place where such a character should, be a member of. No. Ugochire cannot function in Ghanaian parliament. It's not possible. First of all, you won't get elected. South Africa is a bridge too far. That one is like we are in a different world. They are in a different world together. I've been around the world a bit. So when I'm talking to you, listen to me and hear what I'm saying. Lawmaking is not about prancing around like a goat, dressed like a levitating sorcerer or native doctor. No, this is a place of serious business. Majority of us here are here for serious business. We're not here for racketeering, but there are a few, among whom is Ugochire, whose business here is racketeering. Whether to use leverage on this place and the position they're given to engage in racketeering enterprise. And people, or someone, is enabling him, like I told you. I'm a tough guy. All of you don't think I'm simple, but I'm very tough. When the time comes, all of you will see the different side of me. So I just called to let you know that this guy is not speaking for Rivers State. He has no mandate to speak for Rivers State. I mentioned 2 seconds of mention. Go and study. You can only contribute on matters concerned that state if matter is brought to the floor, by motion or whatever, and contribution is called for, you can speak. But outside of that place, as a representative, you cannot speak about another state. And most of what he does is outside of the parliament. In his office, he calls all of you together. And then he runs, races through one useless statement. And then he goes away. And finally, he doesn't take questions. So you guys can't even ask him questions. Huh? So please, to put it straight, this man is a hired mercenary. He's a hireling doing the bidding, unfortunately, of someone who's protecting River State's resources, but he's funneling them to a stranger A stranger, total stranger, a foreigner, in the context of not being from River State, because we all have territories from which we operate. We are Nigerians, I agree. But in Nigeria, we have territories. States have boundaries. Okay? Yes. So long as you run on the platform or within the territory of one state, you cannot go and speak for another state, as I just explained to you. So please, I will take a few questions because today is plenary, and then.
So we'll take a few questions, your name and your medium. Next time.
That's in the 21st century, asking me to put something down. I might not be recorded. There's a camera that's over me. What are you talking about? What the hell? Am I denying anything? Camera's over me. Transcribe and publish. That's the point. I mean, we are going back. Are you an analog journalist? I'm sorry, sir. So, the other one you said individual. Yes, I'm here in my individual capacity as someone representing River State and the part thereof. So, but I'm speaking, it's not the first time I've intervened on Rivers matters. I've done that consistently over the years. Okay, and it is my lawful duty to do that when I see something going on affecting my state, because I'll be paid the price that all of you here won't pay, except those from Rivers State. Nobody from Rivers State here. Nobody. I'll pay proud of you in your state to go and hide. All of you people in Rivers State. When I see one idiot come and stoke fires of problem in my state, that's number one. So, in my personal capacity. So, secondly. How can what he's saying be in the interest of River State? Because he's speaking, saying, like I said, I don't want to make this a Fubara issue. If I want to arrest River State, I go to Port Harcourt, not here. But let me just make it clear. What he's saying cannot be in the interest of River State. Okay? Yeah, certainly not. Yeah. Because Fubara has committed so many atrocities. So, that's the point. Anyone? I think maybe you play back what I said about Gotnure's claim to him so I can educate himself properly. Yeah. Let me respond to him quickly. Yes, not being personal. When this matter really said, I met him one in Chambers. I said, "Come, what are you doing? Are you from River State?" Because I don't know anything. Besides, he's not a federal lawmaker. I said, "No. Federal lawmaker doesn't mean that you have a license to speak about everything." Okay? Yes, those from that state I know that will address the issue, not you. So it's not as though I'm not accosted him. So not being personal. I'm describing him. Nigeria, I don't like the truth. When you say something pungent about something, they always say it personal. Not personal. I'm saying exactly what he's been doing, who he is. I mentioned the point of his conduct here in the house that could have brought this house into odious disrepute. I mentioned that. The issue about PDP and not PDP, you can speak about PDP in Imo State. He has no, is he an NWC member? No. Is he a party officer? No. No. He has no authority to speak for the party. They are here, doesn't mean he can speak for the party. The party has spokesmen over there. He can speak about party, maybe in Imo State. Even in Imo State, he has to come through the channel of the party in Imo State, not he himself. Okay? There's a clear distinction between your job as a lawmaker and then the job of those who run the party. He doesn't run the party. So he comes through the pretense of party to launch attacks on River State and stoke trouble. Yeah? It's outside of his mandate, his responsibility as a federal lawmaker. So that doesn't hold any water. That's about what you said, right? Okay, you mentioned about issues. What are the issues you raised? Like I said, this is not a press conference about River State. If I want to talk about River State issue, I'll go to Port Harcourt. Okay, the issues that we know in River State, those of us who are just, who know about the issues, are not what you probably have been thinking about. So, next.
All right, so this one, because plenary is about to start.
Yes, yes.
So I think we'll call
this gentleman has been trying to ask this one. Okay.
She wants to ask a question.
Okay, sure. One lady here, great.
Yes, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
I know that you've alleged some ethical behavior of the
Yes.
Your name and medium, please.
My name is Kumbi Abodo, and I work with Channel TV. What effort have you made to take this off the leadership of the
Okay. Thank you very much. Good question. I just said it in my initial remark that we have made efforts. Okay. We have written to, as a caucus, we wrote to the House's leadership to call attention to his unscrupulous and unsecure behavior. Okay. I have also personally mess the speaker. In fact, I told the speaker to sack him as committee chairman when the last scandal was about to blow up. I said, she sack him. It makes no sense. First of all, his appointments violated all rules. What the hell? There's no place in this world, in this legislative house, where a member who is 3 months on the house, the committee chairman. Okay, to you all, it doesn't sound sensible. It's not counterintuitive that somebody in the house, the first member, will lead ranking members to do what? Lead ranking members to what? You say you have a meeting at the committee level, meet MDAs, and then somebody holding the gavel is a new member. What the hell? What does speak? You take permission from him. Where does that happen? Does it make any sense to you? It's like the tail wagging the dog. That's what we're facing here. So I going to sack him. He said this man, first of all, was unfit to be appointed chairman. Okay, maybe you bought a pig in a poke. Go and check that out in Libya. Bought a pig in a poke. Now, haven't found out who he is. Use the chance to sack him. But like I told you, the man is a protected character here. He has a enabler. He has an enabler. When next time I come here, I will name that enabler. If they don't take their time, I will name him. I won't call his name. I'll call him by his name. And we'll see what happens.
I think it's a good place to end this.
Thank you.